Struggling to pass the Life in the UK test on your first attempt? Congratulations, you're in the right place. In this video, you'll go through 24 real exam-style mock questions based on the official handbook. You need at least 18 correct to pass, just like the actual test. Make sure you stay until the end. The last few questions are crucial for your success. Pause when needed, think carefully, and comment your score at the end. Let's get started.
Question 1. How old do you need to be in order to stand for public office? Option A, 16, B, 18, C, 21, D, 25. Answer is B, 18.
Most citizens of the UK, Ireland, or the Commonwealth aged 18 or over can stand for public office.
Question 2. What sort of cases do Crown Courts and Sheriff Courts deal with? Option A, minor criminal cases. B, small claims procedures. C, youth cases. D, serious offences. Answer is D, serious offences.
In England, Wales and Northern Ireland, serious offences are tried in front of a judge and a jury in a Crown Court. In Scotland, serious cases are heard in a sheriff court with either a sheriff or a sheriff with a jury.
Question 3. What is the minimum age at which you can legally buy alcohol in a pub or nightclub in the UK? Option A, 16, B, 18, C, 21, D, 25. Answer is B, 18.
To buy alcohol in a pub or nightclub, you must be 18 or over, but people under that age may be allowed in some pubs with an adult. When they are 16, people can drink wine or beer with a meal in a hotel or restaurant.
Question 4. Which two of the following famous London buildings were built in the 19th century Gothic style? Option A, the Tower of London. B, St Pancras Station. C, the Houses of Parliament. D, St Paul's Cathedral. Answer is B and C, St Pancras Station and the Houses of Parliament.
In the 19th century, the medieval Gothic style became popular again. As cities expanded, many great public buildings were built in this style. The Houses of Parliament and St Pancras Station were built at this time. Question 5. How many people serve on a jury in Scotland? Option A, 12, B, 8, C, 20, D, 15. Answer is C, 15. In England, Wales and Northern Ireland, a jury has 12 members, and in Scotland, a jury has 15 members.
Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your Life in the UK test. Now, let's get back to the video.
Question 6. Is the statement below true or false? In 1588, the English fleet successfully defeated the Spanish Armada. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is A, true. During the Elizabethan period, English explorers sought new trade routes. In 1588, the English defeated the Spanish Armada, a large fleet of ships sent by Spain to conquer England and restore Catholicism. Question 7. Which two members of a family have a specific day of the year dedicated to them when children often send cards or buy gifts? Option A. Uncles and aunts. B. Mothers and fathers. C. Grandparents and cousins. D. Brothers and sisters. Answer is B. Mothers and fathers. Mothering Sunday, or Mother's Day, is the Sunday 3 weeks before Easter, and Father's Day is the third Sunday in June. On both days, children send cards or buy gifts for their parents. Question 8. How old do you have to be to go into a betting shop or gambling club in the UK? Option A, 16, B, 18, C, 21, D, 25. Answer is B, 18. In the UK, people often enjoy a gamble on sports or other events. You have to be 18 to go into betting shops or gambling clubs. Question 9. Which of the following statements is correct regarding the British colonies in North America? Option A. In 1776, 13 American colonies declared their independence. B. In 1776, the British government successfully defeated a rebellion in the American colonies. Answer is A. In 1776, 13 American colonies declared their independence. By the 1760s, there were substantial British colonies in North America. Following disputes over taxation without representation, fighting broke out between the colonists and the British forces. In 1776, 13 American colonies declared their independence, stating that people had a right to establish their own governments. Question 10. How old do you need to be in order to legally ride a moped in the UK? Option A, 14, B, 18, C, 16, D, 21. Answer is C, 16. In the UK, you must be at least 17 years old to drive a car or motorcycle, but you need to be at least 16 years old to ride a moped. Question 11. Which of the following statements is correct regarding Gilbert and Sullivan? Option A. They were famous British architects who designed the cenotaph. B. They were a musical partnership famous for writing comic operas. Answer is B. They were a musical partnership famous for writing comic operas. There is a strong tradition of musical theatre in the UK. In the 19th century, Gilbert and Sullivan wrote comic operas, often making fun of popular culture and politics. These operas include HMS Pinafore, The Pirates of Penzance, and The Mikado. Question 12. Is the statement below true or false? The fundamental values and principles of the UK are based on history and traditions. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is A, true. British values and principles are based on history and traditions, and they are protected by law, customs, and expectations. Question 13. In which year did the Emancipation Act abolish slavery throughout the British Empire? Option A, 1776, B, 1805, C, 1833, D, 1867. Answer is C. 1833. In 1807, it became illegal to trade slaves in British ships or from British ports, and in 1833, the Emancipation Act abolished slavery throughout the British Empire. Question 14. Which of the following is a famous novel written by Jane Austen? Option A, Sense and Sensibility. B, Our Man in Havana. C, The Lord of the Rings. D, The Heart of the Matter. Answer is A, Sense and Sensibility. Jane Austen, 1775 to 1817, was an English novelist. Her books include Pride and Prejudice and Sense and Sensibility. Her novels are concerned with marriage and family relationships. Question 15. Which two of the following are things you can do to look after the environment? Option A, leave electrical appliances on all day. B, dump waste into the local river. C, walk and use public transport to get around. D, recycle your waste. Answer is C and D. Walk and use public transport to get around and recycle your waste. It is important to recycle as much of your waste as you can. Walking and using public transport to get around when you can is also a good way to protect the environment and create less pollution than when you use a car. Question 16. Is the statement below true or false? In 1918, women in the UK were granted the right to vote at exactly the same age as men. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is B, false. In 1918, women over the age of 30 were given voting rights and the right to stand for Parliament. It was not until 1928 that women were given the right to vote at the age of 21, the same as men. Question 17. Is the statement below true or false? In 1921, a peace treaty was signed which led to Ireland becoming two countries. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is A, true. In 1921, a peace treaty was signed, and in 1922, Ireland became two countries. The 6 counties in the north, which were mainly Protestant, remained part of the UK under the name Northern Ireland. The rest of Ireland became the Irish Free State. It had its own government and became a republic in 1949. Question 18. Is the statement below true or false? John Constable, 1776 to 1837, is famously known for founding the modern police force in England. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is B, false. John Constable was not a police founder. He was a landscape painter most famous for his works of Dedham Vale on the Suffolk-Essex border in the east of England. Question 19. Who appoints life peers in the House of Lords? Option A, the Chief Whip. B, the Archbishop of Canterbury. C, the Speaker of the House of Commons. D, the Monarch. Answer is D, the Monarch. Since 1958, the Prime Minister has had the power to nominate peers just for their own lifetime. These life peers are appointed by the monarch on the advice of the Prime Minister. Question 20. The phrase "the Dunkirk spirit" originated from which remarkable event in 1940? Option A. The survival of Londoners during the Blitz. B. The successful defence of Britain by the Royal Air Force. C. The Allied invasion of Normandy. D. The rescue of 300,000 men from the beaches of France by small boats. Answer is D. The rescue of 300,000 men from the beaches of France by small boats. In 1940, many civilian volunteers in small pleasure and fishing boats from Britain helped the Navy to rescue 300,000 men from the beaches around Dunkirk. The evacuation gave rise to the phrase "the Dunkirk spirit."
Hey, if you find this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit bell icon so you don't miss any updates. Your support helps us bring you more content to ace your life in the UK test. Now, let's get back to the video.
Question 21. Is the statement below true or false? The Black Death caused the death of approximately 1/3 of the population in England, Wales, and Scotland. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is A, true. In 1348, a disease known as the Black Death came to Britain. 1/3 of the population of England died, and a similar proportion in Scotland and Wales. This was one of the worst disasters ever to strike Britain. Question 22. What happens when a Member of Parliament, MP, dies or resigns? Option A. The post remains vacant until the next general election. B. Their political party chooses someone to fill the post until the next general election. C. A neighbouring MP looks after the constituency. D. A by-election is held to replace the MP. Answer is D. A by-election is held to replace the MP. If an MP dies or resigns, there will be a fresh election, called a by-election, in his or her constituency to choose a new representative. Question 23. Which festival is celebrated annually on October 31st? Option A. Halloween. B. Bonfire Night. C. Valentine's Day. D. Vaisakhi. Answer is A. Halloween. Halloween, 31st October, is an ancient festival and has roots in the pagan festival to mark the beginning of winter. Question 24. Is the statement below true or false? Most people in the UK live in the countryside. Option A, true. B, false. Answer is B, false. Most people in the UK live in towns and cities, but much of Britain is still countryside for holidays and for leisure activities.
For more practice and updates, click on the video you are watching on the screen. Keep building your confidence and get closer to passing your life in the UK test. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.